What are we seeing here? So clearly on US30 on 4 hours time frame, there's been we've seen more of an impulsive move coming downward, which is a bearish trend. Since the change of character and change of break, you could either call this a change of character here, or you could call it a break of the higher low here, right? Since the break of this higher low here, indicating a switch in the trend of the market. What have we seen? We've seen the US30 were plummeting downwards, right? We've seen plummeting downwards. So we are going to stick to the direction of the trend. That's what we are doing. We are going to stick to the direction of the trend. So for our analysis, as you can see, I've already marked up the chart, marked up the key zones and what we are expecting. So I'll just explain what all these key zones mean, how we are going to take our action once price. So currently I'm analyzing during Asian section. This is Asian section. So you can be able to capitalize on this during your section. So what are we waiting for? Since we are already in a bearish trend, we are waiting for price to give us a retest here. This is what we are expecting. We are waiting for price to give us a retest here and continue So you could see all the reaction going on here. So we are expecting price to come here. This is a key level. We are expecting price to come to the key level and continue bearish. As simple as that. That's what we are expecting for price to do there. We want price to get to that key level and continue bearish. That's what we are expecting for XMP. Sorry, that's what we are expecting for US30. I keep making the mistakes calling US30 S&P. So that's what we are expecting for US30. If you come to the 15 minutes where we are going to be taking this entry, right? Let me refine this more on the 15 minutes time frame. So what you are going to do now, once price gets here, you wait for a candlestick confirmation. You wait for a candlestick confirmation, right? You wait for a candlestick confirmation, bearish engulfing candlestick to take the trades downward, continue the plummeting move downward. You get. So after the correction will be part of the impulsive move. After the correction will be part of the impulsive move. So your short position should be somewhere around here, right? You'll be somewhere around here, maybe reaching at most to be on the safer side. Let's say 120 to 50 to 150 pips. Let's assume you are risking 150 pips, but this 150 pips is too much. Most times my trade on S&P is not be above 120 to 100 pips. It's not above 100 to 120 pips, right? So this will be our risk targeting this next support level. So once price get to the resistance, give us a confirmation. We're targeting the next support level. So this is 1:4 trade. This is our target on S&P for today. This is our target for S&P for today. So why are we going to be selling the market? First of all, we are following the direction of the trend, of the bearish trend, right? We are following the direction of the bearish trend in the 4 hours time frame. Second, we wait for a candlestick reaction, bearish candlestick reaction. And third, this is a retest of a major resistant level. As you can see, price has been reacting over there before. Historical price reaction in this zone before. Then fourth, psychological zone. 40,600. You can see there's a psychological zone there, so it's an important area of interest where price is going to likely come and reject it downward. So these are the reasons why we are going to be taking this trade. So trading pressure is going downward. There's more of a impulsive move downward on Nasdaq. So we are going to be part of the trend trading when trading, right? So overall on daily, weekly time frame, Nasdaq is bullish, but right now Nasdaq is bearish, going bearish on the 4 hours time frame. So what are we expecting the market to do now on Nasdaq? What we are expecting the market to do is simple. We are waiting for the market to retest key zones, right? And we are expecting the market to retest key zones and continue downward. It's as simple as that. We are waiting for the markets to retest key zones. These are key 4-hour zone that I just drew. This is a resistance level. So this is why I drew this. You could see the reaction here. You could see the reaction here. If you go to the 15 and lower time frame, you see more of the reaction there. That's why we're expecting price to retest all these key zones and what reverse. If price doesn't retest here and continue breaking out, we'll be expecting it to come here and give us a confirmation to continue what selling downward, just as US30. We're expecting what a sell here. We're expecting what a sell. So in Nasdaq, we're also looking out for a sell. Now you will see why I marked this zone also. You could see the reaction here. You could clearly see the reaction. See all the reactions here? Price is reacting here. All this was a fake out, pure fake out. Then you could see the reaction here. Right? So indicating that that zone is what? Is a key level, is a key zone in the market. Is a key zone that need to be considered. When trading close to those zone, you have to what? Consider those areas. You have to really consider those areas. So that's what we're expecting here on what? On Nasdaq. If you step to the lower time frame, you'll be able to capitalize on what? On the move. You'll be able to capitalize on the move. Where we'll be taking the entry. We step to the lower time frame. Let's cancel this quickly. Let's cancel this so that you guys can be able to see what more of what I'm going to be explaining, right? So where we'll be taking our entry. We'll be taking our entry here. This will be our first area here on Nasdaq. Taking our entry, our short entry. Nasdaq risking what? At most 100 pips. Right? At most 100 pips. Targeting here as our first TP, 1:2. At most 100 pips. Targeting here as our first what? TP. If price does not respect here, and then it happens to correct back up, we'll be looking to take our entry here also on here 1:2. Then our second TP here 1:5 or 1:4. So that is that for what? For Nasdaq. So the reason why we are selling this is one, trend on the 4 hours time frame. There's more of a bearish impulsive move downward, then retest of what? A major resistance level, a candlestick confirmation, and also there's a psychological zone here. There's a psychological zone of I think 18,600 or 18,700 around this zone. There's a psychological zone of 18. Let me figure this out. This is 18,700. Then continue what? Downward. So for S&P 500. I would have dropped an analysis here on S&P 500, but right now S&P 500 has to come to this zone. Before S&P 500 we are looking to do anything here, we have to see S&P 500 around here. So we cannot be trading at the middle of what? An impulsive move. So that's why some of the traders who took our entry here on S&P 500 last week, some of them are holding it, while some closed with 1:3, 1:4 and above. So but overall for this week, or for today being the 9th of September, we cannot take any entry around here. We have to wait for price to come somewhere around here, except there's a deep consolidation backward before we can be looking for what? An entry, right? Except there's a deep consolidation what? Backward before we can look into sell. But with the current state of the market, we can't do anything here on what? S&P. Then for gold, I'm not seeing much of an entry here of gold. Why? Because you could see the reaction coming down as at last week Friday after NFP. You could see the way gold is plummeting downward, right? So overall in gold, we are still on an uptrend. Price could not break our all-time high on Friday. Could not break it. Even S&P could not push the all-time high. So right now, whatever we are doing on the long run, based on 4-hour analysis, to continue and to move with the direction of the trend, we have to wait for price to get here, and then will be part of the bullish move upward. But for those of us who are maybe interested in trading, because for me right now on gold, I can't see any entry here on the 4 hours. There's no much analysis here. We cannot be trading counter trading, except you are a scalper. If you go to the 60 minutes time frame, if you want to scalp gold on 60 minutes on 1 hour time frame or 60 minutes time frame or whatever one you call it, all of them are all the same. Now if you want to scalp gold This might be the only thing I'm seeing here. This is the only thing I'm seeing here on gold 60 minutes time frame. You see this zone that is marked right now is a key zone. Price is reacting here. Right, price is reacting here. Why did I mark that zone? And you can see the reaction here. You see the reaction. See all these reactions. So price is likely going to come around here and then give a confirmation to sell, right? For it to push downwards to get to this overall support level, right? For it to sell. So you can be able to scalp this on 60 minutes, on 15 minutes, 5 minutes time frame. But for me, I don't see this as a 80% trade confirmation or a trade that is likely to play out, right? Correctly. Price might reach here and start consolidating and doing other stuff just to get to this zone, right? So price might reach here and start with consolidating. Price might reach here and start consolidating just to get to this zone before going up. So price is likely going to come here and might not respect it, but is also likely going to respect it. Whatever decision it happens to take around here is totally up to you if you're interested in taking this setup. But it's preferable, I will advise you, it's preferable for you to wait for it to come to this major 4-hour support. Then we ride along with the trend in the 4 hours So that's that for our analysis this week. That's that for our analysis this week on indices and gold. That's that for our analysis this week. So I might likely be dropping the link to most of this analysis on the description below so that you guys can be able to see the charts. I'm seeing the charts. So on US30 we're expecting to sell, on Nas we're expecting to sell. So SP500 and gold is not like currently giving us any setup right now. So we are not going to be looking out for them today, being the 9th of September. We are looking at mainly US30.